Hi everyone, it's Ms Meagan. I hope that you all had a wonderful Easter and that this last week has brought you so much fun and good times with your families. So today we're going to be talking about what happened after Easter. So we know that Jesus rose from the grave, but what happened afterwards? Well, he spent some time on earth, and before he went back up to heaven, he left us with a really big job. It's called the Great Commission, and it's our job to tell others the amazing sacrifice that Jesus made for us, the wonderful things he did so that we can someday go to live in heaven with him. And it's our job to spread that news. So today I have an activity set up that we're going to do together to kind of demonstrate how that might look in the world today. So as you can see, I have my materials laid out. I've already set up a few things. So I have a huge pan. You don't need a pan this big if you were to do it, but I have a large pan filled with milk. Now, over my milk, I'm going to put vegetable oil. So we're just going to pour in vegetable oil. You don't have to worry too much about the amount, but you just want to make sure that there's enough that it would cover your milk. Okay? You want a lot in there, because I have a lot of milk. So my next job is I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to mix it in. After I mix it, the milk and the oil is going to start to kind of separate a little bit. So we're going to give it a moment to do that. While my milk and oil are separating, I'm going to go over my other ingredients that I have to work with today. I have some dish soap, which I've put in this little container. And what would be best to use is toothpicks for this activity, but I have pins. So I would recommend toothpicks. Much safer, less chance of getting pricked, but I have pins. And I've put them in here just to start soaking because I'm going to need them with the soap on them. And then I also have some food coloring. So I want you to consider, I think our oil and milk is pretty well separated. I want you to consider that our pan of milk and oil is kind of like the world. All right, you hear me? We're good. All right, so we have our pan, we have our world. Now I'm going to add some food coloring, just some little drops around the pan, and these are going to represent Christians in the world. All right, I think you can see that. We're just putting in some very small drops just around my pan. We're going to use lots of different colors. Now, if our Christians, our food coloring, stayed in one place and kept to themselves and didn't do anything with what they knew, oh, that one's pretty empty. And if they didn't do anything with what they knew, the world would stay like it is. Only a few Christians knowing what they know. But what if they were to tell others? Let's see what happens. I'm going to take one of my pins. Are you ready? What would happen if they told others? Look at that. Look at how it's spreading. And more people were to find out about Jesus and the love that he has for them. The world is becoming such a beautiful place, isn't it? Look at our colors spread and move. It's kind of like a ripple effect, maybe in water, when you would have lots of, if you dropped a pebble into a stream of water and the water expands around it and it moves out and ripples. Kind of like this. Look how beautiful that world is. Pretty cool, huh? So my mission for each of you is to this week try and share the good news of Jesus with at least one person and help make our world a more beautiful place. Thanks for visiting. We hope to see you next week. Bye.